Hello everybody, Jake here and welcome to the hobby. Hope you guys had a fantastic new year because I have a special surprise waiting for me when I return from my vacation, which was a PSA graded box. This box was a submission that I submitted to PSA on November of 2020. I did a video of me submitting the cards to PSA, and a year and a half later, these cards are now back in my hands. I'm really excited to crack this box open and see what kind of grades we got. This is kind of an unusual grading box for me because I noticed that all of the cards I sent away on my original order were English Pokemon cards, which is pretty unusual. I'm really a Japanese promo collector, so I'm excited to see what's inside of this box. I looked through my original order slip and I thought, man, why did I even submit these cards? And then I remember back in the day when you were doing PSA bulk submission, the grading fees were only $10 per card, but to get that discount, you have to submit a minimum number of cards. So I think I was just trying to find any cards that I thought was grade worthy to send off just so I can get the bulk discount. In this order, I think there's only one card that I truly want, and I think I sent off like 30 cards. So it's going to be interesting to see how that one card gets graded. I was on the PSA website today and I noticed that one of their New Year's resolution was to eliminate the backlog inside of their submittal process. And I'll be honest, if they're currently grading Pokemon cards from November of 2020, boy, they are ridiculously behind, guys. These cards have been away from my collection for a year and a half. Like I said, I only really want one card from this whole entire submission, so we'll see what that card gets graded whenever it shows up. I'm not going to really spoil anything, we're just going to go right into it. First card up, we got ourselves a Rayquaza GX PSA 9, a great card, and honestly, totally worth it if you can find a copy in a PSA 9. I purchased this card for around $8, sent it off for grading for around $10. So I'm going to say that the cost for this card was $20 and the value will now be on the screen. Value on these cards are really changing pretty fast, but if you're looking for an affordable modern Pokemon card, a PSA 9 Rayquaza GX is a great buy. The PSA 9s are really underrated right now. Oh, that's a bummer. We got ourselves the Armor Mewtwo in a PSA 9 as well. Like I said, if you're looking for PSA 9s, these are great pickups because they're very affordable and you can pretty much can't even tell a blemish on these cards. They're very close to a PSA 10 in most cases. The PSA 10s are very expensive. The PSA 9s are significantly more affordable. Like PSA 9s are a great pickup. That's a card that I'd be happy to display. Most of these cards I will probably sell off on my eBay store. If you are looking to pick some of these up and you want to buy from a reputable seller, check out my eBay store. Link is down in the description. We got ourselves another Rayquaza GX PSA 9. That's totally fine. Let's keep on going. Another PSA 9. I'm happy with those all day long. I'm pretty much looking for 9s and 10. I think all of the cards inside of this submission were specifically English modern Pokemon cards. I submitted 3 different submissions in November. One was for modern Japanese promo cards, modern English cards, and vintage English cards, or vintage cards. I think there might be some Japanese cards as well inside of that submission. Another PSA 9. Wow. 5th PSA 9. Like I said, I think I was just submitting whatever I could to get the bulk submission discount on PSA 9. I'll take those all day long. That was our 4th Rayquaza. Oh, that one hurts. This is a PSA 6 Charizard promo from the same box that the Armor Mewtwo came in at a PSA 6. It's pretty much worth the same as an ungraded Pokemon card. This was straight out of the box. So this card I pulled right out of the box and it already came at a PSA 6. That doesn't really surprise me too much. If you've seen me open up the 2019 Fall Collector's Chest, they're really bad. The quality on those boxes are really bad straight out the box. It's really unlikely to get a PSA 10 on either of these two cards. it's just a struggle. A PSA 7, once again, that does not surprise me at all. These cards are probably close to a net loss in terms of the value, and that's okay. PSA 8, that's actually the best one we've seen so far, which is not surprising. Not surprising at all with the quality of the 2019 Fall Collector's Chest. Another PSA 9 Armor Mewtwo. If we can get any of these in a PSA 10, that'd be really cool. But like I said, doesn't surprise me. Ooh, a PSA 5 straight out of the box. I think this one I was pretty confident was not high quality, but at the same time, I'm surprised this got a 5. There's like not really any issues with it. It's not like there's a dent corner or scratches or anything like that. So once again, don't be too picky when it comes to the grades. If you're looking for good Pokemon cards on a discount, some of the 9s and 8s are really solid pickups because they're so cheap right now compared to a PSA 10. Like the difference between that PSA 9 and this PSA 10 is really large. I guess I submit all of these cards, especially the ones in a PSA 9, I think are just great for trading. Like anyone will be happy to pick up a PSA 10 Charizard GX. So these cards I'll probably sometimes use for like swap meets. I'm not a Charizard collector. You guys can see me grading a lot of Charizard cards. I don't actually collect a lot of Charizards, but I know a lot of collectors are very happy to get cards like these inside of their collections. So sometimes I'm willing to grade these cards just because I know they're popular and I can use this card as leverage in trades, in swap meets. I can sell it off. There's so many versatility when it comes to Charizard cards, so that even I'm a collector who knows that I'm not huge into Charizard. I'm willing to grade these Charizard cards just because I know that it's an easy trade for me. So this card I actually picked up for $3. I bought it ungraded for $3 and offer grading for $10, and this one is definitely a solid value gain right now. I think those are going for $50 or $60. I will happily take a PSA 9 as well. Those are great. I might give some of these away in today's video, so if you guys are interested, maybe we will do a giveaway and we'll give away some graded Pokemon cards. So I'll think about that at the end. Still looking for one particular card and I can't seem to find it. We have another box in here. A bunch of PSA 8s, PSA 9s, no big deal at all. We got a couple of PSA 10 Charizard GX. Those are definitely going to be the premium. On to our second box. The total cost for grading all of these Pokemon cards was $380, I think. Not too bad. It does get more expensive as you grade a lot of Pokemon cards. The title of the video when I did my graded submission was, I think, grading $10,000 worth of Pokemon cards. That was the original title of the video that I submitted these cards back in 2020. And I still think that's true, but I think most of the value is from the Japanese Pokemon cards that I submitted, because I sent off a lot of Japanese promo Pikachu cards, and those are, you know, each ones are like $300, $400 if they get PSA 10s. So I'm going to be interested to see what the value on that one. That's where I usually make my money. I don't really grade a lot of English cards. I'm a huge Japanese Pikachu promo collector, so I'm going to be really interested in those grades. So we got another stack of cards. That pretty makes up the bulk of this submission. You have to send up, I think, like a minimum of 20 cards to get their discount when grading Pokemon cards. They don't really do those discounts anymore. They'll probably bring it back some point this year. And on to our next one, and there it is! The Latios and Latios Tag Team GX in a PSA 10. Oh my god, this card is so gorgeous. Don't know the value on this card. I think it's pretty darn expensive. But this one is not for sale. So the story behind this card is that my partner actually gave me this card for Valentine's Day 3 years ago. I think 3 years ago, I was given this card on Valentine's Day, and pristine condition, PSA 10. Wow, beautiful card. This one is the only card from this submission that is going into my personal collection. So the rest of these cards will probably either go up for sale, or we'll give away some of these cards at the end of this video. All right, so that's the one card that I was really hoping to get a PSA 10 on. that one going inside of my personal collection. So let's see what the rest of these cards get graded as. We got ourselves a PSA 8 Reshiram GX. That's so funny to me. Pulled this card from a Hidden Fates pack opening, and I said, you know what, let's just grade it. Fill out the bulk submission. We got ourselves a Darkrai GX PSA 8. That's pretty abysmal. PSA 8s pretty much go for the same as an ungraded card. PSA 9 Gyarados EX. That's actually really good. That is good enough to be displayed, and I think someone would be really happy to have this card inside of their collection. Just look at that artwork. You got yourself Greninja, Manaphy, and a shiny Gyarados. Wow, a really great artwork. This is a display item. PSA 9, like I said, are so affordable right now. If you're looking for a card, just go with a PSA 9 unless you're really are perfectionist and you have to have a PSA 10. Mewtwo EX Evolutions, another great card, PSA 9. Moving on, we got ourselves Ho-Oh from the Shining Legends promo box. A lot of these promo cards, straight out of the box, they're usually PSA 8s or 9s. If you want a 10, you're gonna have to grade like 10 cards, and hopefully one of them is a 10. Ooh, we got ourselves the XY promo Charizard EX, another great card. We got Flareon and Magmar inside of the card. Another really cool card. I was hoping to get this card in a PSA 10, but I wasn't expecting it to be a PSA 10, so I actually just purchased a PSA 10 straight out from the open market like a year and a half ago, just because I figured this card wouldn't come back as a PSA 10 anyway. Oh, the full art Charizard GX. These would be nice in a PSA 10, but extremely challenging to get these ones graded. The box that it came in was abysmal. A lot of the promo cards, the boxes that they came in, were pretty much damaged right out of the box. You were unlikely to ever get yourself a PSA 10, even if you open up like a dozen boxes. They're all damaged. They all come out of the box right away with dings and dents, so I'm not surprised with these grades at all. But the value should be stacking up on the screen. That's totally fine. They pretty much are worth more now than they did in a year and a half ago, even if they were ungraded. So I'm happy with these. Like I said, this whole entire submission cost me $380, and I can tell you right now, just that Latias and Latios Tag Team GX card brought value in this video. Like that, this one card already nailed it in terms of value. Like that's all I really needed, and I got it in a PSA 10. Totally worth it. This is why people are submitting hundreds of cards right now. Modern English promos, this is what you're pretty much expecting when you get your cards graded for modern promos. It's just a bunch of 9s and 8s. My Japanese promos, I usually expect around 50% of them to come back as a PSA 10, but that's what I'm good at, so I don't expect the same from other people. Hey, we got a Rayquaza GX PSA 10. That is actually really good. This card in a PSA 10 is very highly sought after. A lot of people collect Rayquaza, and this is a shiny Rayquaza as well. Great card to be displayed inside of your collection. Another PSA 8. I submitted quite a few of those. Submitted like 8 or 10, and we got like 110, so that's totally what I expected. And finally, we have a Charmander card. This card used to be going for $100 in a PSA 10. That was how expensive some PSA graded cards was. Charmander Shiny Baby Shiny was going for PSA 10 for $100. Right now, PSA 9, $20 or $30. I don't think it should go for much more than that, but I'll do a price check on the screen. But overall, I'm really happy. So let me think it over. Let me see what cards we can give away. And yeah, this one is the only one going inside of my personal collection. Some of these will probably sell, some of them will give away. So let me think it over and I'll get right back to you guys. All right, giveaway time. If you would like to win this graded Armor Mewtwo, this Charizard GX, or this Rayquaza GX card, then please enter the link down in the description. You do have to be subscribed to the channel, but that's pretty much it. I will email 3 winners in a week to get your guys' address. I don't really need much more than that. These cards will go to random people, and I won't even know who gets which cards because these cards will be inside of envelope sleeves before I ship them out. I won't even know which card is going to which person. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.